Shalom. I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rechak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and great millstone. Peace and mercy to the Tazadak Akim out there that's laboring the truth, as well as, the Akwaf who believe in Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. All right, and through the Spirit, I'm going to go to a lesson of, keeping it basic, basic scriptures. Just going in, into not loving this world and, departing away from, this world more and more and being more focused. All right. And I even, through the Spirit going to do this lesson, even for myself as well, to tighten up. All right. So I'm going to get into the scriptures. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. So it is better to be in the house of mourning, because when you read Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, the 4th verse, it says, the elect, to roughly paraphrasing, are those who are sighing and crying unto the Lord. So that right there shows you that, the characteristics, of the elect. The elect is, sighing and crying for what? For the abominations that's being done here on the earth. With us, we can name a couple abominable things, homosexuality. All right, you have men turning into women, women turning into men. They're giving rights to the LGBT community. They're giving rights to homosexuals in general. You see, men wearing skirts in the streets. All right, we see our people at a lower state. All right, we're being oppressed by the so-called white man of these other nations. So, this is why we're sighing and crying. This is why we're mourning, all right? And this is the spirit we're supposed to be. Because when you're in that mourning spirit, you just haste for something to end quick. If you're in that, cheerful spirit, you can get comfortable and think things are good. Okay? So the elect is in the spirit of mourning. They're tired, man. The scriptures speak about, how Esau, the devil, all right, which the word devil means deceiver, how he's wearing out the saints, okay? So the elect, going back, is in the spirit of mourning, all right? It reads, then to go to the house of feasting. So, the house of feasting is when, the parties, the clubs, the lounges, just, being in that, feasting spirit, eating at abundance, not practicing fasting, just, living like an Epicurean, living in joy, you know, and there's nothing wrong with, not saying just to, add, not saying, you got to just live a rough life but everything comes in balance, you know, a false abomination, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but we're supposed to be leaning our spirits more into mourning, all right? Because at the end of the day, it's nothing to be happy, about in society, man. You know, being oppressed. There's nothing happy about being oppressed. The scriptures speak about a wise man. Oppression makes a wise man mad. Okay, and we're being oppressed. All right. So that's why we're in the spirit of just mourning, and we just want to get out of this place. All right. All right. So I'm gonna continue. It says, verse 3: sorrow is better than the laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. Matter of fact, I'm reading NOT. It says, sorrow is better than laughter, for sadness, it has a refining influence on us. That's tough. It reads, verse 4: the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. All right? So the heart of the wise, the mind of a wise person is in the house of mourning. They're in the house of lamenting. They're in the house of grief. But the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. All right. The mind of fools is in the house of, having a good time, living in joy. All in their minds 24/7, they're thinking about partying and, just having a good time. You have a conversation with the typical Jake, they always talk about having a good time, going out to eat, traveling, clubbing, you know, want to do different activities. All right. But like I said before, everything is a balance. But this is what the heart of the fools, their minds is into, the typical Jake. They don't think nothing about the Lord. They don't think nothing about, what's going on in society. They don't know that, Jake don't know that they're being oppressed. Jake don't know that, things are going down here in this world, a lot, and there's a lot of, you know, abominable things, because Jake, they get institutionalized, man, you know? So they think everything is normal, everything is just about, living to the fullest, partying, having that YOLO spirit, that Epicurean spirit, but they're considered to be fools, all right? You know, a lot of our people are in the spirit of this world, okay? But you're not supposed to be, colleagues with this world, all right? That's why we're going to get the scripture that says, let me get it right here. First John chapter 2, verse 15. All right, it reads, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. So we're not supposed to love this world. Let me go into the word love real quick. It says, to be well pleased, to be contented at or with a thing, to entertain, to be fond of, to welcome. We're not supposed to be, welcome this world. We're not supposed to be fond of this place. We're not supposed to be well pleased with this world, because this world is contrary to the Most High. It's opposite to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. This is why we're not supposed to be fond of this place, because this place, this world, it promotes wickedness, it promotes adultery, it promotes homosexuality. All right, it promotes hurtful works. Okay, it promotes you to to do things that are astray from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. This is the reason why we're not supposed to love this world, as well as not loving the things that are in this world. So the things that this world offers us, your job, all right, your materialistic things, the clothes, the jewelry, the cars, the women. Okay, we're not supposed to love those things. All right, it's okay to have certain nice things, as but we're not supposed to love them. We're not supposed to love them dearly. Okay, those things are not supposed to make you or break you. All right, because the Lord can easily take those things away. So you're already supposed to be in the spirit. You can have this, be in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, because he's not of this world. All right. So we're not supposed to love this world, neither the things are in this world. It reads, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So if you love this place, if you love this world, if you fond of this world, the love of Yahweh Shem Shah is not in you, man. It reads, verse 16, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. All right, so let's read that in the NOT. It says, this is 1 John 2 and 16 in the NOT. It reads, for the world offers only a craving for physical pleasure, that instant gratification. All right, that physical pleasure is what? Sex, porn, you know, uh, uh, um, what else? Got brain fog. You have sex, porn, woman, money. All right, those are it's physical pleasure. You know, it reads using drugs. You see, using pharmaceutical, medicine, like the pills like perks and you know weed. that physical pleasure. This is what this world offers us. That instant gratification. It says a craving for everything we see. And what do we see? We see the limelight. We see the tall buildings. We see the fancy cars, such as the Maybachs, the Rolls Royces. All right, the beautiful woman. Women that wearing thongs and bikinis. Okay, the money. It all ties in. This is what consists of the world that says in pride in our achievements and possessions. Because when Jake has nice possessions, man, they get real prideful. They start bragging about their achievements, how much money they make a year, how much cars they have, how much money they have. All right, that's of the world. You're looking at that's a worldly nigga or a worldly woman. It says these are not from the Father, but are from this world. All right. It reads, going back to King James, it says, verse 17, and the world passeth away. All right. Because this place is going to be destroyed. The world of Esau, his rulership is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. All right. As well as the chariots. And those thermonuclear missiles are going to be shot from Russia. Okay, as is prophesied in the scriptures. When you read Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, okay, when you read the book of Revelations, it prophesies how, Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed, in 1 hour. When you read the prophetic scriptures like Jeremiah, Revelations, Isaiah, all right, it says, in the lust thereof, so along with the people that, crave, the worldly things, the 2/3, all right, of the nation of Israel. But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. So whoever does the will of the Most High, which is what? Doing this work, all right? Prophesying, teaching, all right? Praying, keeping the law, statutes, the commandments, keeping the high holy days, all right? Those are the will of the Most High. You're going to, they're going to abide forever. And the elect are the ones who are doing the will of the Most High and who's going to receive everlasting life, okay? Who are ultimately going to be delivered in those chariots, all right? Because that's that's what we're seeking for. So this is James chapter 4, verse 4. It reads, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know that ye not the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High. So when you go into the word friendship or a friend is someone who is a agreement or a colleague with. All right. So if you are agreeants with this world or colleagues with this world, you are an enemy to the Most High. Okay. And that's what 2/3 of our people they're friends with this world. All right. They're a colleague. They're the agreements with this world, and ultimately that's the reason why they're going to be destroyed by fire. But the elect are the ones who are, who speak against this world. And that's why the world, hates, the prophets. All right. The scriptures speak about how, the world hated Yahweh Shah and how, matter of fact, let me get it. Let me get it real quick. I don't want to butcher it. All right. Hate me, world. Salakia. All right. I'm gonna get both. This is John chapter 15, verse 18. It reads, the world hates you. If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye are of the world will love his own, but because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Right? Because the Lord have, Yahweh Shah has, put us, chosen his elect, from being in darkness to the light. All right. And we have to know that, the world hates us and Yahweh, well, beginning with Yahweh Shah, because we profess the evil works of this world. We come against, homosexuality, we come against adulterers, adulteresses, you know. We come against the pride of life, all right? So therefore the world hates us because, the world consists of, of the lustful things, all right? And we're seeking spiritual things. We're not, seeking the lustful things of this world, the lust of the flesh. We're seeking spiritual things, okay? So just know that, don't try to be compliant with this world. Don't try to seek, to fit in, because, you know, the world is against the prophets, man. Those who speak the truth, all right? And that's why you're supposed to separate yourself with those who don't believe, the non-believers, all right? And become closer with, brothers, who believe, the Akim is truth, all right? To keep you in that, in that spirit, man, all right? Because, hey, man, soon as you get too comfortable with Jake in the world, next thing you know, you end up being in the world. So the closer we are to the end, we have to depart more and more from the world, and, even from your friends, man, and some of your family, okay? To remain in the spirit, man. And, we have to pray more. Scriptures speak about praying without ceasing. All right, pray to the Lord, to Yahweh Shem Shah, that you endure. Pray that, to the Lord that, He put that, that fiery spirit upon you. All right, because, like, elders been getting on, bringing out through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah. You can't be lukewarm in this truth, man, because the scriptures speak about, those who are lukewarm, the Lord is going to spill you out. All right, and you don't want to go back into the world. All right, that's the last thing you want to do. All right, the scriptures speak about, those who fall from the truth are going to be beaten with many stripes. All right, and even when you go back into the world, the people are going to mock you, as the scriptures speak about. When you read the book of Luke. All right, but Lord, with that, I'm close out. Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Shah. And with that, Shalom.